Well, what do they look like to you? They look like highways. They look like flowing, sinewy rivers. They look like I don't know, overgrown seaweed parlors. They look like bodies of water and roots and ways to get places where you've always wanted to go and exactly how to get there. They look like I don't know, they look like something that's growing out of something, something that's alive, that's from this satellite perspective, something that's this whole body that's moving and thriving, and you just can't see all of its constituent parts, but you know they're there, and you know that if you plugged yourself in, you'd know exactly where you wanted to go, and you'd be so excited about all the options of where you could go. I mean, where in there does anyone see waiting rooms and these pathetic, empathetic looks from doctors? From the day of our birth, we mourn our death. I wonder what the weather is like right now. There's so many ways of saying what you want to say, but in the end, there's only one thought, what it feels like, and one line in the obituaries that you get. Immersed in the sand. Should I or should I not go? What if I need a doctor immediately? What if of dry and wet I can't see the person that's running from my left side into me? At one point, I even pretended that I was going to jump out of my window, in addition to being so that my room would change the way it felt. To buy a ticket when you're... What if I can't miss my... But then I would get back inside and play with my dolls and here, go to sleep, that I can't be wake up, else. And the only go to school, come back, because that's where I want to be. Practically pee on the floor because I always have to pee and I never know until halfway through my walk, and then I can barely make it to the bathroom. I wonder what it's like to run out of a burning house. You. I see your eyes and live to tell all the people you meet while you're stuffy nose and what it was like when in that cough, fire. I see how your neck convulses. They ask, and you can tell them. The little hill I was on. You can say, you scratch your was this one of million was from the time hills that are part of this network, which has a map and an image of it that's just miles away or way above the clouds, and then there's in outer space and zigzagging, and it just gets smaller and smaller. I fell because your life and your little hill. As you move further and further away. The chaos of color and they have pictures of that. But I never saw any pictures. At some point, not until way later, I saw pictures. My family decided that, and I saw pictures way we should take a trip. And it's funny sometimes the biggest trip of how similar those two look. The inside and the outside. I see wine spilling on my floor. You're getting larger when you're going further inside. I see blood on my skirt looking like wine. Getting really small in some pictures that you see. I love that view from the airplane. Where will you be? And you have this just amazing perspective, and you never want to lose it when you land. You know, when you get back on the ground and start walking around inside. Sometimes you want to be sick. You get a day off work. You call in, you know what to tell them, you cough a little bit, and you're out. That one extra sickness lift back in the day was freedom, or that one extra hit of responsibility, or as a result of extenuating circumstances. I blew my nose too hard. I don't know. Sickness was cigarettes. Is it cigarettes? A liberty you could take. Animal fat? A lie you could make. Is it sickness,
toxins in the
if
air
you
I
felt
breathe,
it, you knew what was up.
too much dust,
And if you
dust
didn't,
mites,
then nothing was up.
running
It really
too
complicates
hard,
things when
drinking too much
you don't
wine,
usually feel that something's up.
breathing something,
But
Am
you're
I
constantly
breathing
looking for
something
the
wrong?
symptoms of what
Is
might
there
be
something
up.
in my water? Is it because my
Because
walls are not
Your
de-leaded?
sense of pain
Is
or
it the
your own
coffee?
body
What
kind of flew out the
stimulant
window
should I
when
get rid of? What should I
it
take
wasn't
out of my
correlating
diet?
to the
what
readings
nutrients
on
should I
somebody's
supplement
meter.
in my
Somehow your EKG
diet?
was off. Somehow you were lying when you thought you were telling the truth.
What could I do differently if I had it to do all over
Somehow you won
to make this not
the-
happen?
the prize
What makes something tortuous?
of interest from the doctors.
It's this big mystery, and it seems like
They don't usually do anything,
all these really
but they'll do something
incompetent
for your case.
detectives are
'Cause-
trying to solve it.
well, you're too goddamn young to be having tortuous blood vessels.